his kid are on a archery, muley, and elk hunt. Um, we're out at our spot, but there's some nice big flashes of light coming from over there. So I think our whole day hunt just turned into a afternoon hunt, or a morning hunt, sorry. We are going to drive into here. Um, I don't know, a couple kilometers and park and then walk into a spot where just in the back there's a nice big cut log back there, and then yeah, we're just gonna go from there. We'll see what this storm front's doing by the time we are done in there. Hopefully it misses us, but it is supposed to start. It was supposed to start this afternoon, but it looks like it might start earlier. We'll see. See how today goes. Okay, so I messed up. We drove to right there, which is a lot further than I wanted to drive. But we had people coming in behind us and they were like following us. And I wanted to make sure I beat them to this spot first. And I forgot my alcohol. So we kind of hoofed it in here by basically where we parked right after that on the road. There's a old water hole for when they did the pipeline through here. And there was 2 deer drinking in it. I'm pretty sure one of them was a buck. Just had that buck stance as it ran across the road. So a little bit of a mess up on my part on that. Which sucks, but what do you do? So I'm trying to grab my alcohol. We were able to make it to the spot where I actually wanted to go and beat the other guys to here. And then grab my alcohol and head out to the back, see what we can see, sit on top of the ridge and do some calling till for an hour or whatever, and then head out. Try a different spot. Hopefully it doesn't start raining. But yeah, nice day. We're at the place that I wanted to sit and call, overlooking this massive cut block. There's lots of fresh elk sign in here too. We got a couple of bush chickens in behind us somewhere in the trees, right in there. So if they come out, I do have a grouse arrow. I'm gonna try and take one with the bow. But we are gonna sit here and call. I can hear elk bugling, but I have a very sneaky suspicion that it might be other hunters, because there's lots of roads that go in behind, and then those guys that we seen earlier. Because it sounds like garbage. I'm not mocking the other hunters. It's just, it does not sound like an actual elk. It's either other hunters or a really immature bull that's not even legal. So, yeah. We'll see what happens. We're gonna sit here for we'll sit for an hour and then we'll see where we are from there, if we're seeing anything or getting any answers to calls back, and go from there, I guess. I just about down here pissed my pants. Sitting here glassing, and I can hear these stupid chickens in behind us, like right on the other side of the road here. And so I was like, well, I'll see if I can find them with the binos. But they're hidden in there good, and as I'm doing that, right behind that tree, another one just bolts out. And man, I was close to having to go home and change my pants because it scared the crap out of me. But now it's back to finding those chickens and maybe an elk. over to here. I will get my oldest kid, bring her back to where I spotted the elk from a ways away and make a game plan from there. But elk spotted. So upon further inspection of those elk, I'm pretty sure one of them's a bull. He's just like, he's a lot bigger than the other two that are there. And well, other two that I can see. There was, when I first spotted them before I went to get the oldest kid, there was like 4 or 5 of them. So they're definitely wandering around up there in that field. But the biggest problem is the gas plant. So the gas plant's there, and then the elk are right in that cut block right there. But there's no hunting within a kilometer of that gas plant. So my issue is that past a kilometer or is it less than a kilometer? Also, how the heck do we get there? Because we're not really supposed to drive past the gas plant, and the one road is there. And then once you get to there on Google Maps, it doesn't show any roads going into that cut block. I mean, technically I could hike it, but that's going to take me a long time to get there. They're over 2 kilometers away, according to my maps. So I don't really know what to do right now. I'm going to sit here and glass them up and keep messing around on Google Maps, see what I can find, see if I can find a way there, see if it is a kilometer away. We'll see, I guess. So upon further inspection, we decided that those elk are too close to that 1 kilometer no hunting boundary. I don't think they are in the boundary. I think they're out of it by like barely though. So knowing my luck, I'd go over there because I found a way to get down to where they are, go hunt them, shoot the bull, because there is a bull in there for sure, definitely a bull, and somebody from the gas plant CS, and then I would be screwed. So, and then call conservation officers, and then it'd be a whole thing. I wouldn't be screwed, but it'd be a whole thing, and I don't really want to go through that. Yeah, so we're gonna back out of here, go for a little walk down the main road through the burn, double back, grab the vehicle, go to the next spot, try it, hopefully find some chickens. We'll see. Okay, so here's the deal. We were about a 2 kilometer walk from the truck. It's been an hour since I've done the last video. We took a way roundabout way to get back. Yeah, way roundabout way. And yeah, so I'm just walking back to grab the vehicle and drive back, pick the kid up because she didn't want to walk any further. And then going to probably just go look for some chickens, maybe a deer. We've seen that group of elk way off in the distance, and we ran into another doe and fawn. So not a bad day, not a bad morning, but we're gonna go look for some bush chickens, see what we can find. And oh, it's a squirrel. You ever hate that when you just hear something crashing through the bush and so you look and it's a squirrel? Yeah. Anyways, we're gonna go look for some bush chickens, see what we can find. Sorry, my nose was itchy. And then we'll base where we go from there based on what the weather's doing. If we're gonna do an evening hunt or if we're just gonna call her and go home. We'll see what happens. I'll show you something. So there's the road. That's my track coming in from this morning. That's an elk track on my tracks. So they were around here this morning. And they were probably in the exact area that we just were, and they just headed out. Because where we were, there's beds everywhere, so sweet. That's kind of a bummer. We didn't see any chickens, didn't find any chickens, but we ended up going home and coming out to a different spot today. This is more of just a family fun time, not really hunting. I did bring my bow in case I've seen something, but we're out here at Maurice Falls and Hudson's Hope. Nice little falls. I can't really, I'll see what I can do to show you, but yeah, out here. Definitely gonna come back here and jump into that pool. Not this year, next year. But yeah, so we're out here. I'm gonna walk up the river a bit, look for some fossils, see what we can find, and go from there. But that's what I'm gonna leave this one, unless something really interesting happens. I hope you all have a good day. Thank you for watching, and we will see you later.